whenever it loads. Lovely. There we go. We are live skis here, fam. What it doozies. It's pretty good. Pretty good stuff. Pretty good stuff. What's up? What's up? What's up? All right, we're just loading in right now. We're just going to be surveying a lay of the land. And I got to get my stuff down and figure out real quick when do these... Oh, I got to do my little promo round too, huh? Excuse me, that would probably help. Let's do it. Oh man, I still got 32 minutes before I can repost there. Sad life. It's okay. We are gonna do some promotions right quick while we still got some time, right? So we're ahead of schedule, which is fantastic. Most likely what's going to end up happening, and we'll confirm some of that too as well here in a moment, is that it's probably going to end up being the statue fight or level 1 pass that will open first, and then the protection shield that'll come down for SS2-11, right? Because that's also some action that we're going to be checking out here as well. Also, I just took a Zyrtec, so I'm hoping that that's going to help with the sinuses. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. I make no promises. All right, just give me a minute. We're just getting some pings out. Oh, I should say some, excuse me, some promos. And almost done. And then we will be good to go. Today. Pretty excited though. There's going to be a lot of PvP happening today. I mean, I'm going to be honest, man. If you're not here, I don't know what you're doing. If you enjoy watching wars, fights, just some good old-fashioned PvP, this is where you need to be. Did I mean to rhyme? No. But I'm happy it worked out that way. We're almost done. Oh, oopsies. Did not realize there was a timer there on that one. Got 30 more minutes, and then I can post one on... Okay, I think we're good. Right now, I wonder what ooh, you know what I was just thinking of doing? Let's do this. I actually didn't think about doing this before. How are we doing? Who's here right now? Who is here? Show yourselves. Also, listen. Tell your friends, tell your wife, tell your kids, tell your neighbors, tell your dogs. They obviously should be here. Oh, it's gonna be absolutely bananas. It is. Should be good. excited. I'll be catch up. We'll catch up on chat here in a sec, guys. Sorry, I'm just trying to get some of these pingers out. Nice. We're looking Gucci right now. I think we're looking good. Let me open up this too as well, just so we have our second Discord open, and we will be set to go. How we looking? How we looking? All right, good, cool. So I got my second Discord up, which is dope because that's the one I really want up. Welcome, welcome all human beings. This is going to be a hopefully good, awesome day to remember. So what we need to do real quick is I need to go through some of the kingdoms. We need to double check just to make sure our data is up to date as far as what the timings are going to be. And then just make sure we can kind of do a preview very similar to what we did, if you remember, prior to, oh God, what was it? When we did when there was the big wars that were going down in between TMGG and then, oh gosh, and it's escaping on the other side, EAS and Tribe and VVV, right? So we just want to make sure that everything is pretty aligned, right? And we're not missing anything. So right now, there are probably going to be two, I think, fights happening. Oops, hang on, where am I right now? It's the most important thing. I'm in S2-11, which... Oh, here it is. Okay. So this is the one fight that we have, right? So we're in SS2-11. This is going to be the major fight. I think this is probably going to be the premier fight for the evening. This one should be starting when the protection shield goes down, which right now we have ceasefire is 20 minutes, right? So we're looking at reset for this one. And this is going to be between these groups, right? So we have Noah... we have Baby and BMF that are going up against Noah and Bab, right, is the matchup. Now, I'll have to see. I don't know if anyone's really lined up. Oh, so see, look, we already got some pre-action that's going on down here. A bunch of turrets already set. You could see Noah. Man, I mean, they got some decent numbers, man. Ooh, how's our render quality looking? Let's just make sure settings are legit. Yeah, we're good. So you can see here, we got Noah here, and it looks like they're ready. And it looks like we have some that are out here right now for these, which is BMF. We got some more BMF over here. And again, they still have time, right? They got 20 minutes before things are really going to start kicking off. And then on the other end, I wonder if they're having to split forces. Because I don't see where they are, though. Okay, so they're doing some more building. I guess Bab is maybe trying to do some layering real quick for their cities. So we'll have to take a look at that. Because I don't see that. And then, obviously, what's happening up here. Right? I imagine they're either still building, or this group is going to... Which is Baby. Are they just going to send units up to assist? Because, again, they got 20 minutes, so we'll have to see how that plays out. Okay, that's one. Let's go look at the second one now that we're going to be taking a look at, which is going to be SS2-3, and that should be right here. Right, so there's going to be some action going down up in her. Okay. Excuse me, one of many. Yo, all right, yeah, so we're taking a look right now. This is going to be SS2-3, right? So this is where we're going to see some of the statue zone 1 fights that are going on. And this, I think we're going to have a couple matchups, right? So we got Noir up here. We got Dusk, I think potentially Dawn. I think PSC is maybe still potentially trying to build. Not sure if we're going to get some action over here. We'll take a look in a moment. Actually, we could probably just look right now. Let's see. Are we going to get action? Are people lining up? So these are going to open in a minute and a half. Bear in mind, it's still going to take some time. So maybe we might watch some of the past fights before we go over to SS2-11, depending on how those look. So that's one end of it. Let's look at the other end. Okay, so no one's really lining up here. Let's go look at the Dusk Noir. This is, I imagine, going to be a big one. Yeah, see, they got a lot of people already. So you got Dawn and Dusk is already here. And let's see for Noir. Oh, so not too many people yet. We got a minute and a half. I guess they're just chilling right now. Are they, like, farther back? Let's see real quick. They're not. Doesn't really look like anyone's going in that direction. Oh, never mind. So they do have some people. I guess they're just waiting a little bit. I guess they got a little force over here. So yeah, maybe it's just going to be late. And then if we go to the other side, there's one there. Oh, hang on, split. Okay, here we go. And then we got, okay, so I think this might be the big one, right? So this should be, I think, TNS, Noir. Yeah, where's this one here? So this is TF, wait, hang on, where's my stuff? Yeah, so this is TFS, TDR, and then we have FS and TNS on this one. Let's see. Damn. That is a lot. So this could be the action that we may hang out and watch for a bit. Yo, they are hurting. Man, when you fill up my entire screen, I'm already getting excited at that point. This is going to be pretty cool. So we got this on one side, right? So remember, this is FS. I think it's FS. What did I say? FS and TNS? Yeah. And then on the other side, we have TFS, and we'll have to see, yo, they are ready, though. Look at the boys. That's what I'm talking about, man. So we got TFS and then TDR. I mean, this is a lot of people, man. This is nuts. Oh, my gosh. This is wild. This is wild. Let me get a screenshot real quick. Gosh, while I try not to die. Sorry. Yeah, let's zoom in. Hopefully we don't get a tremendous amount of lag. That'd be fantastic. But we'll see. We'll probably hang out here and watch this one. I imagine Rally has to be coming because passes just opened up. So maybe we'll hang out here and then we'll go back and we'll kind of rotate. Because I think this is going to be the big fight to watch right now. Just because, again, I didn't have time to go and scout some of the other. But this should be good. I'm pretty excited, man. This is going to be awesome. So we'll just have to wait for them to grab. Now, for those that are curious, right, the process that I understand for what was sent to me, for those of you that are interested, we'll show this off real quick. So let's do this real quick. Let's do it like this. Right, so this is going to be pretty awesome. So, if we show off, let's do this. Yeah. So this is what it is, right? So Sod had sent me this, which is for the fight we're watching right now, right? So it's bring 5 marches outside of the Runic Pass. There's no refreshing the 5 marches. The side that runs out of troops first loses. So it's kind of like a last man standing type of thing. Once a winner is decided, that zone is a free-for-all until stated otherwise. Right, and then they just kind of go into some other details. But I do like the way that they're doing it, which is like they're kind of doing a mini game within it right before things start. So I actually like that way, especially if both the sides have agreed to it. I think it makes it a little bit more fun because it's like, oh yeah, who's going to be able to last? I think there's some different strategy that you might factor in there with kind of a battle royale type of approach. So. Yeah, we'll wait for this one to kick off, and then, like I said, then we'll probably go take a look at that SS2-11, and then we might go take a look at 263 again, because I think there could be some good sustained fighting that's happening there. And then, depending on how things look, we might go around and look at some of the other S2 plus kingdoms to see about their statues that have opened. Maybe we can get some other fights, right? Watching some other fights that are going down. But now I imagine we're just waiting for passes to open up. Yeah, so we're just waiting for the action to start now. People are mentioning me. Let me see. Yo. $97. My man is pushing. My man is pushing. Hey. Yo, took the picture and sent it though. My man, appreciate you. Not sure what that one is about, but okay. And I don't really know what that one was about, but okay. Oh, hang on. Did someone mention me here in chat? I thought I saw this guy ping. Too bad, too bad this thing goes away when you get mentioned. Because, I mean, it'd be cool if it didn't, right? If it still stayed up there, unless you cleared it. I don't know if you guys noticed that, but like you'll open your world chat, and then if you go away and then you come back, yeah. Let's say. All right. Let's see. Are they already going after? Maybe it's going to be a minute. Oh, nice. So they're already attacking. Cool, cool, cool. Sweet, 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 sweet. Is that the new hero? Why does it look like it? It is Garesh. Okay, I was like, man, what's going on? Is that, who's the secondary? Is he running Garesh Skogul? Or is this Garesh? Oh, it is. Wow, so he's running Garesh Skogul with the lizard. This guy's like, hi, Dad. Nice. We're going to wait for this to burn out, and then should be good, man. Should be good. I'm actually pretty excited. What is it? TNS. Hey guys. I know. All right, let's see. What's up, Jake Easy? There's our boy. What up, baby? Let's see what they're hitting this with. Are they double rallying this? Maybe. Sweetie, leave the door open. Thank you. Okay. Oh, you want this? There you go. Yeah, leave the door open, Mia. Thank you, sweetie. So what, Plague's hitting it with Emrys. I didn't see what else there was there. Emrys Hosk. I didn't see a lizard proc, so we'll have to wait on that too as well. Timmy, what's up? Yeah, man. Oh. That's my... Man already knows, man. I am excited. I cannot wait. Yeah, Jason was just letting me know that there's fighting going on. I was like, man, I'm already here, baby. I'm already here. Yeah. All right, we might have to hit another ping real quick to the fam. Uh-huh. share some pics. All right, last ping. I'm not gonna bug no. I ain't gonna bug people no more. Yeah. I will say this. I'm usually against, right? Like I'm typically not big on. Leave the light on, please. Thank you, sweetie. I will say this. I'm usually not big on like doing a lot of pings. Yo, we're getting raided. What's happening? But in the best way. No, but seriously, I'm usually not a big fan of doing a lot of pings. Most of you know, if you're in my Discord, I rarely use the @everyone, maybe once every few months. I rarely ping, you know, like a big role like our Call of Dragons role. I typically just reserve that for the video notify and the live notify. But, you know, if there's something I'm really excited about, and I hope and believe that other people would be excited about as well, right, to tune in and just see some awesome PvP-ness, you know, definitely got to at least give them a friendly, if you guys know what I mean. Yo, what is up, man? TFS fam is in the house. Better not be trying to break any records on my stream right now. But yeah. But if you guys want to, I'm totally down for that. Welcome. Yeah, man. I'm excited. We got an action-packed night for you guys, right? So we're gonna watch this, right? Especially for some of you guys that are joining right now. So we got this going on, right? So we're going to watch the PvP once the level 1 passes go down here between TDR, TFS, and then we got TNS and FS on the other side. And then depending on how long this lasts, we might hang out here for a good minute, but then we'll check out some of the other statue fights, if there's any others that are happening in this kingdom. Otherwise, we'll go and take a look at the Zone 1 war that's in SS2-11. And that is going to be between, I know we talked about it before, but that's between BMF and Baby versus Noah and Bab. And then, if there's not really a lot of action that's going on there, we'll also take a look at Kingdom 263, right? Which is that Season 1 kingdom that, for those of you that were hanging with us last night, they had some good PvP. You might think that the RK family was able to push them out because they were basically 1, 2, and 4 going up against, I think it was 2, 5, and 6, or it was 1, 2, 5, 2, and then 3, 4, and 6. But if you go and look at that kingdom now in Season 1 and you thought it might have been over, man, you are in for a treat because they have been pushing them back, at least it seems, like being able to actually make some ground. And they got another alliance in on the west side, which was just, when I went to go look at it today, I was shocked, but also really excited if we're going to be able to get some viewing there too as well. Because that was fun. There just wasn't a lot that was going on because the Zone 3, Level 3 passes had just opened for Zone 3. So yeah, man, it's gonna be awesome. Let me go through chat. Let's go look at the bottom pass. So they're halfway there on that. I wonder if, and this will be curious. So they're almost about the same if you're looking at pacing here for the passes. I'm curious. Are they doing anything here on this pass? Have they already started? Did the war start? Oh, they did. So there's Raw Dogs out there. Where's Neffy Poo? I don't see him out there. Did he change his name? Probably not. Let's go on the northern side. Oh, so they're pretty good. Look at this, man. So Dawn has this down. I'm curious, what are they running? That was Why am I forgetting names right now? Theodore... Why am I... Was that Theodore Frondril? That's what it looked like, right? I know I'm not crazy. Yeah, Theodore Frondril. I didn't see a war pet. Okay, so they got Fire Drake on that. I'm curious. Let's just go see what some of the rallies look like. And then we'll come back. So that was Sindri and Frager. And then what was the war pet there? Did I miss that? Oh, it's the owl. Was that the owl? Looks like the owl. Yeah. Yeah, you know what's funny? I almost want to call it the Night Fury from How to Train a Dragon. I don't know if any of you guys like that series, but it's almost what it looks like if you're not looking at the image that pops up, but you're just looking at the unit that's already out there. And then let's see, we got Emrys, Bakshi running the rally here with, I can't see the pet, but I'm sure it'll proc here in a minute. Oh gosh, I really want to see, but this fire. Wouldn't it be dope if you could like turn the camera, right? Is it just me? Maybe not running a pet? I cannot see. I'm like trying to switch the angle up, but no, nothing. Mythaniba, what's up, man, with the first super of the 9. Man, I appreciate the love and the 5 doulas. Hope you liked the meme that was posted in Con Meme by Himothy. Oh, is there a new one that was posted? Did I miss it? Or was it the one I already saw? But, man, still, I appreciate the love, man. Thank you so much. You guys know my dream is to be able to confidently walk out there and tell my woman one day that, babe, look, I'm doing this full time. You're just going to have to deal with it. You'll have to love me more. But yeah, we're going to leave our job and we're just going to go hard in the paint on this piece. Right? And her reaction will be like, okay, that's cool. And I'll be like, damn you, woman. Why can't you be more excited for your boy? Which would be fantastic, really, you know, if I'm talking internally within my soul. So nothing really going on up here, though. No rally. Okay, let's go back. And then I got to catch up on chat, too. Let's see where these are at. So about a third of the way right now. Let's go down here to the south. Ooh, this is close. I want to point something out. Even though this is going to happen, we know it's going to happen. I am curious on will this impact at all, right? Because remember, if you're able to get into the zone, into the statue zone first, will that have any impact on FS and TNS being able to already be there and then potentially set themselves up positionally to try and take advantage of that early gate opening and then kind of banana splitting press, right, that will come out from the TFS and the TDR side? Or will it just not really matter, right, at all? But that'll be curious to me. Because typically if you're able to get in there first and you can set up, there might be some things that you can do as far as, again, structure, you know, kind of organizing if you're trying to form like a kill box. You know, you can organize your troops, right, if you're trying to set up different unit tier layers, right, if you're trying to get your tanks in the front, and then if you're trying to go ahead and put your range in the back, your calves on the side, however you're going to do it, right, there's some opportunity there. So I'm curious, right, if that will even factor in it at all, right, or, you know, maybe not really, but we'll see. Let me see here. Yo, our boy, Jay Geezy coming in strong, chasing Gee for mod. That's right. Coming in with the second soup at 10 doulas, man. We appreciate you, Jason Gee. Thank you so much, man. Much love. I'm telling you, though, man, I'm excited. I am waiting. I'm just waiting for it to go down right now. All right. Let me catch up on chat, man. Let me catch up on chat. You guys are too much. Break family's fighting, 27 minutes. Protection seal down at reset. Yeah, I know. Yeah, it just went down. KBC Baked Potato, welcome. MK Iron, welcome. Killer Kush, welcome. Garstag, what's up, man? Welcome. Jens Kool-Aid, welcome. Kalue? That sounds about right. Sonic, what's up? Welcome. Mo Millen, welcome. Do I know the RO family? Is that the ROE family? Or is it RO and ROE's one of them? You'd have to let me know there. Moad. Baked potatoes, like I always love that you stream around a reset. I mean, I guess it just kind of happens that way. I don't necessarily know if it's intended, but you know, it seems as though a lot of the protection shields and some of the timelines for whether it's Augerstone or when PvP opens up is around reset, so it just kind of so happens to work out this way. Andy Marin, what's up? Welcome. Stray for X, yo, what's up? Welcome. Sabrina, what's up? Oh, that's Tequila. What's up? What's up? Saw some world chat, man. You know, gotta show some love, especially when there's a lot of action going on, man. I mean, it's hard to deny, you know, kind of going and looking anywhere else when you guys got this many people out there. You know, it's kind of screaming, "Watch me!" So there's our boy Timothy Wiggins, Timmy. True Pig, what's up? Go watch 177. We will, man. We will definitely take a look. I think we got some time before this goes off. Let's just check real quick before we switch. I just want to see how much time they got on theirs. So this is okay. All right, let's go look real quick. And where is it? 174. Right in front of, yeah. Okay, we'll look real quick. If it's not hard popping, then we will come right back. I mean, we'll probably come back no matter what, I should say. But we'll take a quick look. We got some time. Alan Norton, what's up, man? Welcome. B Cash, welcome. Guy Fox, welcome. Josh, what's up? Welcome. Davos 1. Jason hasn't let me leave my dungeon in weeks. Send help. Welcome. Welcome. Let's just see if there's anything going on, because it just popped off. We'll have to see. Okay. This ain't bad, man. They got some decent numbers out right now. PvP's been open for 5 minutes so far. So remember, right, we got BMF Baby is going up against Noah and Bab, B-A-B. I mean, man, they got some decent numbers that are going on here. Interesting. Oh, well, look at this, man. They're actually going pretty wide on the fight. Dang, look at this, man. That is not bad. Let's see real quick. So oh, well, look at this. You got more people over here. You can kind of see how the fight's extending all the way. Is there anything going on over here, though? I'm really curious, because you got Bab, but is Bab doing anything? Oh, they are. Okay. So a little bit of fighting here. But, yeah, I mean, wow, Bab might kind of have free reign if Noah's pulling both of them. Well, if Noah's pulling BMF and Baby. And, okay. All right, not bad. Not bad. All right, we will come back. Let's go set ourselves up. Set ourselves up for the goods. For the goods. Alan Horn freaks on the loose. You guys are definitely freaking out on the loose, that's for sure. Sithis, what's up? Welcome. MSFR, welcome. Sahad, what's up? Welcome. Zigmund L, what's up? Welcome. Robert, what's up? Metacam, what's up, baby? BHC, what's up? Welcome. Rhinos, what's up? What's up? Doing good, man. Doing good. Just about to enjoy some good PvP. All right. First pass is capped. And they must just be moving now. Look at this. So perfect timing right now. Strap in, boys. It's about to go down. And girls. We're gender neutral as usual. They are just hurting. So I wonder what's the play here, right? FS is going to push everyone in, and then are they going to let the other side know that, hey, we're in, now we need to swap? Because TDR and TFS have a little bit more time on this, man. Let's see. I'm going to be curious. How are they going to set up? How are you going to use this extra time before they cap their level 1 pass and then come in? That is going to tell me a little bit on how structured, how organized are we? Are you guys in voice chat? Are you communicating? Are you figuring out what you're going to end up doing by the time you get there? Or are you just going to kind of random, mosh pit stack, and then we'll just play it out? So look, impress me. Impress daddy. Show me the goods. Let's keep going here. Gotta catch up. I gotta catch up on chat. Also, kind of sucks because my lady is making a feast right now, man. I don't know if you guys like homemade potato salad, but oh my god, her potato salad is next level. It really sucks because she makes the best carbs, and I have to buy a lot of veggies just to offset. Because her family's motto that I have so graciously bestowed upon them is carbs on carbs. That's basically, that's what it happens when, it's like Peruvian, Guatemalans. It's, it's kind of it's a carb lifestyle. What can I say? But, drink a lot of water, eat veggies. It's a good offset. Okay. We're getting close. We're getting close. Let's see. Let me finish catching up here. Josh banned Jason Gee. That seems like a solid piece of advice, without a doubt. Splashy Snail, what's up, man? Welcome. Miss FR, is that Homelander? Damn, that guy is awesome. Joker 101, Server 92 here. This will be interesting. That's right, man. Appreciate the love from Server 92, man. NSZRXQQ, check Dawn Pass. Yeah, we got it. Let's see where we're at now. Joker 101, welcome. The first group at the center is GG. It's a really good position to defend. Korean Monwell, what's up, man? Welcome. Man, wish my server was squaring up already. Garstag, war began. Double D, what's up? LTS, showing that love. Dean, have you checked on the server where you had your project? And that was 65. And, oh gosh, where is 65 again? Sorry, let me check. They are... that's SS2-10 with 64, 65, 47, 84, 3, 48, 66, 74, and 41. Yeah, that was where it was. G and D and L and V, I think we thought might have been pushing out Weku, possibly. I don't know if there's any PvP that's going on there. If there is, let me know. I haven't seen... Oh, so here we go. So TDR has the pass right now. Are we going to see a swap? Oh, never mind. I'm tripping. They're allied, right? Why am I thinking that they have to swap? That didn't make any sense. Because they didn't have to do that. Okay, let's see what the setup looks like. Ooh! Why are you impressing me right now? They have infantry on the front. We got mage, archers, mage, and then a few archers. I actually thought they were trying to do something a little bit more there, but this doesn't look that bad right now. And they still have more trickling in. Okay. FS, you have impressed me. I am excited. Thank you. Now, let's watch mayhem ensue. Got those taking flames that are going down there on that northeast side. Multiple, interesting, coming in with a game plan, running multiple of the same artifacts that you're seeing from specifically that front line. Those burst strikes, those shadow games that are going down. Massive negative purple right now out there in the field. Look at the multiple surrounds. Some terrifying infernos, more entangling flames. Look at that ground pound as well. I like how we're seeing some infantry on the front line. Curious if TFS is going to consider, or TDR, potentially trying to push wide, right? Are you going to try and break out and maybe flank with some cav, maybe? If you have other range, are you going to try and do something like that? Along with, I think, FS, and well, I was going to say TDR, TNS. Have to remember these matchups, right? Again, this is not bad. Again, this is the kind of line that you want to see where they're spreading out, they're getting as wide as they can, right? The idea being to try and mitigate a lot of that AoE DPS. At the other side, though, again, not too much. Here we go. Some TFS players now pushing up a little bit, trying just to kind of get in, maybe discombobulate, right? This is where you're really trying to kind of have them focus on other areas. If you can maybe push some infantry, push some cav, maybe through this open point here and maybe get around the back, or even flanking from the side, that's going to be really important, right? Not just limiting yourself to basically this kind of mosh pit, duke 'em up, we're just going to kind of brawl it out fight. That's straight up, right? But let's see a little bit more creativity This is interesting, right? Look at how FS initially had a really good line, and now you can see the line is getting broken at the same time. While they're pushing back, they're condensing a little bit more too as well. You can see that based on the beginning. So now TDR, TFS pushing decently here, where now they look like they're the ones that are coming out on the outside. Remember, what the rules are here for the first engagement is that you have 5 marches. You cannot refresh your march. You cannot refresh beyond 5 marches. So you have 5 marches that are waiting for everyone. After you get the 5 marches, after everyone runs through their 5 marches, last one standing wins, and then it becomes a free-for-all. Keep the light on, please. Thank you, sweetie. But, man, they are putting some work in right now. However, remember, there are 2 of them, right? I don't think we've seen TNS come up yet. But I wonder if that's because... I wonder why. Do they not have a union together? Is that why I'm seeing this the way that I am? Let's check real quick. Because this should be able to tell us. If we go to TFS, you can see their union is with TDR. So that makes sense. Let's see on TFS, FS. Here we go. No, they do have a union. Am I tripping? Is TNS like on the east side and they flanked and I just missed it? Or did they just do a fast gate swap? Because I swear, I mean, yeah, look at this. TDR has the pass. We saw TFS people coming in. There's more coming in right now. So I guess I'm curious, like, what's going on? Why is it a 2v1 and TNS didn't come in? I mean, there are some people here from TNS. Why are they not going in? Is it Oh, is it the Behemoth? Behemoth, thank you. Okay, that's why. Why have they not capped a Behemoth? That doesn't make any sense. TFS is here. There's a bear. Oh, was it a timing thing? Are you guys trying to cap it right now? Because the bear's open? Oh, they are. Look at that. So they're going to try and cap it right now. Okay. That makes sense. So what happened? Was it just a timing thing? Is that really what it came down to? Is that they just weren't ready to kind of go in that moment? I guess someone will have to let me know. But yeah, man, that's rough. That just seems like, I don't want to say a fail by all means, because that would obviously be aggressive, but that seems just like a slip. I'll say that. Right? A missed opportunity. That's what we'll say. That seems like a missed opportunity. Ooh. Oh, someone said they don't have the power to capture the bear? Oh, sorry. Was that because they raised it? See, I thought people were saying that it was the elite bear that was difficult to cap. But it's apparently... Is it not the elite bear? And it's just the regular bear that got buffed a lot, where just the regular bear is difficult? Because I thought people were saying it was the elite bear. Maybe I'm confused there. And I probably missed that memo. I'll chalk it up to that. Okay, so it is just the elite. Yeah. So, oh, I see. So what you're saying, the reg was too difficult? Or the vanilla bear? What are they ranked at? TNS. Where's TNS? I mean, they got 4 billion power. Can't do the normal bear. Oh. Wait, but, I mean... Can't you just do the normal bear and then do the elite later? Because I would imagine if you can at least cap the normal bear, that would allow for you to get through the pass. Is it more complicated than that and it's not as easy? Oh, I see. Someone said TNS failed the normal bear. Okay. Like, what was it? They just didn't send too many people? Was that really what it just came down to? They were just trying to do it with like 3.5 humans? And we're like, oh, we got so close, but we just missed it? Was it like one of those moments? S2 plus elite bear will be called cocaine bear. Yeah, that's what I'm hearing. That is what I'm hearing. Here we go. So FS ends up moving around. Lots of space here. TDR, TFS showing up right now, man. Hopefully TNS will be able to work their way in. I wonder, again, hopefully it won't be too long. I mean, what they could have done, and maybe they don't care right at the end of the day, because I'm sure this is going to go for a while. But I almost wonder if it would have been better for FS to wait for TNS to cap the bear and then go in, even if they're the ones that are kind of going in from, their side. but we'll see. You know, I mean, this is, I'm sure, going to go on for a while. So, you know, we'll be here for the popcorn and all the juicy bits. Man, just wild though, man, that you just see all that damage that's just going off. Lots of Lilias, lots of Syndrians. Got a Kanara. Really heavy there. Oopsies. A lot of Lilias on the other side. Oh, look, we got a Haas, got a Madeline there from Calypso. Yo, got the Panda. Saxman rocking the Haas primary. Was that Madeline Nika? I think I just saw Madeline Nika there for one of them. There's Madeline Garwood. Oh, lots. Real quick, screenshot it. Jason Gee lost. He lost. You see him going home? Look at that. In shame. In shame. Can't even catch up to Rhino, Ray, and Crambro. Just despicable. You're welcome for a new soundboard, by the way. Wow. Look at that. Even his ghost is slow. Let's continue. Let's continue. Only a few left here from FS. And then we'll see. I wonder if they're going to try and... Oh, so they're just going in. Okay, that was interesting. I wasn't sure if they were just going to go in or if they were going to try and maybe time out the TNS come in or just time out the next push. Listen, man, I love that we're just seeing a nonstop brawl. This, I want to point out here, is that this is what I was hoping that this statue area would just be kind of a nice kind of open field area to fight in. I just want to point out, I really like, regardless of who ends up winning in the end or who ends up coming out on top, I have to give a huge shout out to FS, TNS, TDR, and TFS, because this is the type of well-played PvP that you want to see, right? To the point of where, you know, look, even though statues open first and the neutral and the Zone 2 neutral PvP area will be opening next, this is how you get good fights. Sometimes you just have to kind of take it into your own hands and coordinate with other alliances to try and get the best version of PvP that you can get. And I think this is a great example that I really, really hope more kingdoms and more KVK groups follow. Because even if, and I'm, again, generally speaking, and obviously no slight to anyone, even if the maps are not as favorable from the design on the devs when it comes to allowing for certain types of PvP, depending at the stages that you want them, which I will say, I do think, and I know I've said this before, I do think the S2 Plus map is better than the S2 map. However, when it comes, I mean, you can't deny what organizing, how these four alliances came together and organized PvP. You can get all the PvP that you want. You just have to be able to organize it. And this, I have to give a shout out, man. It's very well done. You know, again, you got to give flowers where it's due. Now, obviously, once we get to Zone 4, you know, once we get to Zone 3, you know, we'll see how things play out there. But again, man, I love it. I mean, this is nonstop. I mean, I feel like I'm in, you know, I feel like I'm in the sequel to the Hunger Games right now. You know, which again, on that note, I hope that they eventually come out with another Hunger Games and they get the original cast, right? I mean, I like this whole idea where they're kind of taking the Star Wars approach, right? Where it's, hey, we have the current movies, then we do the prequel, which I still have to see the prequel, by the way. If anyone has seen Songbirds and Ballads, please let me know. I'm curious how good it is because I haven't seen it yet. But I like this idea where it's like, hey, we'll do the present, we'll do the prequel, then we'll do the sequel, right? So who knows? A man can dream. My man says almost cried. I know. I got to go see if there's other fighting. Look, hey, Jason, he's back. We found him. Look at this guy, man, trying to hide through the trees. Look, this is like trying to come in like the most important person on the field. You know, just always late to the party. I gotta stop messing with Jason. Let me read through LTS. Yeah. Oh, Dean, sorry, did you tell me if there was some more action that was going on there in the 65 Kingdom? This numbers accounts. Oh, Sapphire, what's up? Welcome. Yeah, man, I have an account in every kingdom, so that's the goal. Jinxta, what's up? Let's see, Matham, damn, Dog Boss can make his own server with those accounts merged. That's funny. Probably could. Probably could. At least for one alliance, if not 1.5 alliances, that is for sure. FS gate is down. I think we're still waiting for TNS, man. Let's check in real quick. How is this bear going? So they haven't done the bear yet. They got 26 out of 40. TNS, listen. Listen, Lindas, I love you. But get it together. In a very kind-hearted, loving way. Because I want to see some more action. So here's how it looks right now. Still getting a lot of replenishment that's coming in. Right? But obviously this is where the majority of the fight is contained. I want to point something out too as well. I really like that, and I don't know if this is TFS and TDR's plan, even though it may or may not really matter to me. But I will say, I appreciate that whether they're trying to allow them in a little bit, or at least give them a little bit of space to come in so they can fight, and not just kind of spawn camping the gate. I respect that. However, I want to point out that even if they were doing that, I wouldn't be mad at it at all. But if this is kind of something that they're trying to do, right? Respect. Even though as I say that, they're like, yo, we're just going in right now. We're going in right now. So, yeah, it was probably short-lived. Appreciate the reaction, love. You guys, too much. Listen, man, I'm just here for a good time. You know me, man. I love being able to watch PvP. I love even more so being able to show you all off some good PvP, right? One of the things, and if you take anything away from when you watch the live streams outside of, I'm sure some of the enjoyable commentary at times, the big thing for me is when you traditionally watch other people that stream Kingdom Builders, they are usually showing you fighting and PvP from their perspective, or they're only showing you a limited amount of KVKs, right? At least in my experience, that's what I've usually seen. And obviously I don't know everything that everyone else streams, but for me, I like to show you the world of Call of Dragons. And when I say the world, I mean the community of Call of Dragons. If I can show you 10 different KVKs in one night across a live stream with amazing PvP, and we can give love out there to a lot of other alliances and a lot of other players, for me, that's what it's about. Right? Let's educate the community. Let's inform the community to show them that there's a lot more out there besides your kingdom and what you are fighting on a day-to-day basis. And to me, that's what I love doing. If you want to say, someone was joking with me before talking about Boss Nasty. It's like the BNN. Someone was saying like the Boss Nasty News Network or something like that. But, in some respects, it kind of is, because to me, I think there's this amazing world that's out there. When we talk about the community, all these kingdoms, all the alliances that are in the kingdoms, all the KVKs. And for me, what's fun is being able to show all of that off. Right? So we're not only showing you the popular KVK groups, but we're showing you others. And I think those are great ways for other alliances to make a name for themselves, other players to make a name for themselves, and for us just to see different and varied levels of PvP. So again, for me, it's always a win-win. Right? I still don't see TNS. We'll see if they step it up. All right, let me catch up on some chat here while we're hanging out and showing you guys some dope PvP. Sod says, hashtag no more blaming Sod. Mythos fan, what's up, man? Welcome. Matter77, what's up? Yeah. Robert Mangione Jr., what's up? TNS7, oh yeah. Ray Har, what's up, man? It's Joe Eva. J-Lo, what's up? Love the hips, by the way. New Gene Stan, they don't. Let me see here. Violator, what's up, man? Welcome, welcome. Jets, what's going on? Lorenco Salgado, what's up? Welcome, welcome. Uriel, what's up, man? One of the OGs in the chat, right from GRZ. Gary, even his ghost is slow. The Manon, what's up, man? Appreciate the pink high five. Yeah, I'm sure we'll get there in a sec. Jason said, you should have seen our coordinated draft-based PvP event. Leadership here is amazing, even with Sod involved. Yo, subtle shots fired. Subtle shots. Yeah, man, listen, if there's ever, I mean, you guys know me, man. If there's ever community organized events that are going on, I remember, so some of you might remember this, right? Some of you may not. But for those of you that are kind of OGs in CoD, if you've been here since beta, or if you've watched my video on it, one of the dopest things I saw very early on in CoD during the beta was in Server 4. They put together this community organized event between their top 4 alliances. It was basically 2v2s that they put on. They had hundreds of people that showed up. And I did a video on it because for me, I love that kind of stuff, right? If you can organize your kingdom and get people to show up and out there and participating in PvP and have it be fun, I mean, man, you are really winning at Kingdom Life. That is without a doubt. And it was just so amazing to see. And, you know, obviously expanding on that from where we are now, you know, you look at when you're in a KVK group, now it's kind of, you know, diplomatically coordinating with other alliances and seeing if you can kind of get those on. Because for me, a lot of what I find it is when you think about the majority of how are you going to get good sustainable PvP, right? If the map and the way that the gates are opening may not be favorable or as favorable as it could be, why not go out there and communicate and reach out to other leaders from other kingdoms? Why not go and coordinate with them to set up good PvP? Nothing wrong with that, right? Even if it's saying, you know, like putting some stipulations, and I'm not saying putting rules, but, you know, maybe just kind of putting some guidelines out there if needed, right? Because I think that's really at the end of the day what everyone wants. And I think when you're watching this and you're seeing everything happening, this is what I'm talking about, man. I know I said it earlier, but being able to see good quality PvP that's sustainable, that's happening for a really long time, again, I mean, you know, you can feel however you want to feel about it, but to me, this is kind of the status quo, not the status quo, but this is what I would consider to be the standard, right? And yes, well, obviously we're seeing this happening in a very small pool. This isn't obviously an entire zone, right? This is just the statue area. But, I mean, if this kingdom and these alliances are setting the standard right now, I mean, man, you can't be mad at it. So, get your PvP fill on, man. But I will say, man, FS isn't doing bad, man. I mean, holding well. I mean, again, it is still a 1v2. But I'm sure TNS, let's go see how they're doing. Let's go apply some more pressure on them. Oh, they're doing it. Okay, it started. It started. It started. They're doing it. They're doing it. The moment this is done, I better see, I'm just saying this right now, when this finishes, I better see a flood of TNS players going into that statue area. Like that gif of that person who opened up that fire hydrant and it just blew them out of the way. Or that scene in Scary Movie in the fridge. You guys know what I'm talking about. Okay? You better hit it like a wrecking ball. That's all. How do you not kill the bear? He's just sitting there, dazed and confused. Put that work in. They haven't lost anyone yet. That's right. You're too good for healing runes. Okay? I don't want to see anyone touch that healing mana stone. How dare you? How dare you? Better kill that with no HP regen. Okay, we're going to come back. We're going to come back. We're going to come back. Where'd it go? Where'd it go? Where'd it go? Boom. Okay, here we go. Oops. Nice. I still say this. I wish I could zoom out a little bit farther. Right? I mean, you guys know I say this often. I wish I could zoom out 1 or 2 more clicks and still be able to see all the PvP that's happening. That, to me, as far as viewing-wise, I would really like to see that adjustment made eventually, right, at some point in time. I know. I promised someone I was going to set up my keybind to mute my mic. I didn't. So, again, I'm going to move my face away from the microphone for now. Even though I know you guys can still hear it. But hopefully it's just not that loud. Not as loud as it would be. Metacam said, very good. Alan Horn, welcome. Songbirds is gas? And then Mythambo said it's really good. Okay, dude, thank you guys so much for letting me know that the new Hunger Games, the prequel, is good. That is giving me some hope. Because we often, I don't know, people here that enjoy marathoning movies, but I'm a really big fan of marathoning stuff. And so we just got done. We marathoned the Harry Potter series, I think, a few weeks ago. We just marathoned Hunger Games again. And then we just marathoned the Jurassic World movies, right? So we did the first 3, then we did the new 3. And then I think my lady wants to do Lord of the Rings. So, she's a very big Lord of the Rings person. She could watch that stuff all day long. So I think that's the next one we're going to do, is watch the prequels, then we'll watch current. But again, thank you so much. I appreciate the heads up that it's pretty good. Is that Metacam? Is that Metacam right there? We see you, Metacam 007. Trying to not be so subtle. Okay, let's go back and see. Let's see how they're doing. Let's go, man. Get her done. They've lost 1 person so far. Okay. Maybe it's time to grab this healing mana stone. I mean, I hate to say it, but please grab the mana stone. Also, I just want to point something out, and this is no shade at all. How many people does TNS have online right now? I mean, could you only, and serious question, could you only get 26 out of 40 people? Like, did people just not want to walk all the way over there? Right? From the gate? Or, again, was there just not that many people on at that moment? I would just be curious to know. Again, no shade. I'm just saying, could we have not filled this out to 40 over 40? You know what I mean? So they got 1.5 million left. Okay, so we'll come back in a little bit longer. Let's go back. Watch some more fighting. Because right now, TFS and TDR are just funneling you into a wall. At least at the moment. And I want to point something out real quick, because I personally think there is some level of strategy here when it comes, right? When it comes to doing this, I don't know if I want to call it a mini game, but doing it this way, right? Is that if you feel like you're losing a lot of units, you don't just want to trickle them in one by one. You want to have everyone go and then give a countdown, right? So if I was FS, what I would do is this. If you're at this point, I would send everyone out, and then I would say in 60 seconds, we're all going to push together. Because the challenge is that you just don't have enough damage and firepower right now, right? You need to turn the tides, which the tides in this case is coming out with full force, pushing them off because you have faster replenishment times because, again, they're fighting at your gate. You have to use the advantages, and you have to think about timing and how long does it take for a dead unit to go back and then for that ghost to pass the gate and then you bring the new one in. So there is some strategy and tactics here, right? Because you could see what's happening right now, right? They're sustaining about 20 or 25 marches, and then people are just kind of coming in one by one. What I would recommend is have everyone go out, and then you do a countdown timer, and then everyone pushes in together. That, to me, would be a better way to do it, especially if you're not able to kind of sustain your front. Because you have to think about this. They have 2, 3, maybe 4 times the amount of units that you have. You keep trickling units in one by one, you have a few less than they do. They're always going to have a numbers advantage on you, which means they're always going to be dealing more damage on you. And this isn't bad. I mean, you see TFS, TDR, they're spreading out a decent amount here as well. Right? You can see the units here, they're all pretty condensed and close together. So again, give yourself more of a fighting chance. That's what I would recommend doing based on what I'm seeing. Either that or you try and push them out. Right? Another strategy you could do is try to push them out. Don't just hang out here, but push out and go wide. Right? Force them away, and then as you're bringing the new people in, you can kind of cut off supply lines, and then you can try to do some different things to basically recapture your gate area. Let me see. Rather sit this. But with Sod, we're more like a 5 billion alliance. Dude, Sod's getting torn up right now in chat. Villad's bombing. Hello from 76, man. Welcome. Daisy, what's up? Welcome. Welcome, welcome. Boost, no one cares. Okay, Heavenly, what's up? 11, welcome. KPC, this isn't shade, proceeds to block out the sun with his shade. Not shade, though. To be fair, the bear is tanky. Boy, even with 40, it would be hard. Oh, I'm sure. Again, I'm not denying that. I'm just saying it probably would go a little bit faster, right, if they had the full 40 compared to the 26, right? Just 14 more players with damage. Yes. I see. Right, remember, don't move Chippy, though, right? You got to leave him there, right? Okay.
Chippy's gonna hide again?
He is. He's going to hide again tonight, and then he'll be somewhere else tomorrow.
Where?
I don't know. He moves on. He moves on his own, sweetie.
Why?
Yeah. That's how it is. I don't know if any of you guys do Elf on the Shelf. This is a new thing. I am not too familiar with this.
A picture.
Okay. So FS is coming out a little bit.
Ready?
Oh, Meta knows. Metacamp knows. Yeah, man. It is. My lady told me about this Elf on the Shelf thing, and I didn't really, I don't know. I didn't know about it, right? So I read the kids the book last night. I'll probably read it to them again tonight. Like, I had my little one with me here, and then both of my middle and my oldest were left and right of me. But she was explaining to me how this works. And I will say it's pretty creative. I didn't know anything about it, so it's pretty cool. Yeah, it's fun to mess with the kids. Yeah, it definitely is. Yeah, because they're like, oh my God, what? He gets up and he moves, and every night he goes back and he reports to Santa and gives him a full rundown, basically an accountant audit of your life transactions to decide if you're going to be on the naughty or nice list, and then eventually you'll make it. I mean, it's like a whole thing.
Don't forget Chippy.
Yeah, I know, they won't.
And don't forget for Chippy.
Okay, all right, thanks, sweetie, appreciate you. Yeah. Yannick, Villanueva, what's up? Welcome. It's like, DZ are always everywhere. KBC saw one recent video of they drew on kid's face while sleeping and put the marker in the elf's hand. Yo, that is good. I like that. And I should watch the reaction video on that. That actually seems like that could be pretty funny. Okay. Let's go see where they're at. Because I really want to go try and watch the war, too. Whoa, what happened here, dude? Did TNS, did it go bad? Oh, they did. Oh, they didn't get it. Is that right? Am I tripping? Or am I looking at the wrong layer? I have to be looking at the right layer. Yeah. Oh, wow. Looks like they didn't get it. Yeah, like a Charlie bit my finger type of thing. He's like, he's British, so the accent makes it 100% better. Oh, that's great. I'll have to watch that. All right. Bear is brolic. Yeah. Wild, man. Wow. I didn't realize that, like, basic bear, that basic B is difficult. But, man. Yeah, I'll say it's right. It obviously would have been better to have kind of more of a pure 2v2, but I'm at least sure, right? The FS guys are just happy to get some PvP in. Yeah. Okay, real quick, since they didn't get it and they might be attempting, I want to go and watch real quick, and we'll come back. But I want to go watch one. Where am I going here? SS2. I want to go watch 174. I want to see if that war is still going on, because again, that is a good fight, at least based on the numbers that we saw initially. All right, so we'll go take a look over here. If it's going, we'll keep watching. If it's not going, we'll come back, or maybe we'll go take a look at 263 to see if they have some fighting that's going on as well. Because again, we know this is going to last a while, right? So it's not going anywhere for a minute. Let's see. Are we still going at it? Oh, they're still going at it. Wow. Okay, wait. Well, maybe it's paused for a bit. Let's see. Are we going? Okay, here we go. So it looks like a little bit less than what they had previously. But it looks like they're still keeping it up right now. It doesn't look like anyone's hitting any towers. Let's see how wide... Oh, so there's still some fighting that's happening down here too as well. Oops, let's not go that far. So it looks like they're still trying to build or set up the road. So there's some fighting there. Looks like the bulk fighting is still here. Are they getting pushed over here? Oh, wow, are they? Ooh, here we go. So we got BMF and BAB that are going at it. This looks like it's a little bit more engaging. Let's hang out here for a minute. First shot of the night. I need water. Classic. Yeah, you said, I don't know if anyone has cleared Elite Bear first night. Oh, BXS cleared it? Interesting. So the SS2 Bear is big boy now. TFS did Elite, but a few sec off frame. Oh, interesting. Garstack 2 friends. KPC, BXS got framed. Dang nice. Austin Cross must be nice to be at war. I'm sure you guys will be there soon. Looks like BAB pushing right now. I guess this is where they're going, right? They're trying to get to this tower. I wonder if they'll re-engage once BAB hits the tower. I mean, decent activity here for what we were seeing before. Must be nice to be. Must be nice. I'm sure it is. So nothing happening there. They back off. So that looks like could be a free down, depending on how deep that goes. Let's go back over here and see. Is it more of a standoff? If it is, again, we'll move on. I really just want to see if we're going to get some more PvP. Looks like a little bit more of a standoff, not really going at it. Again, they were going at it earlier. Right, bear in mind, you know, it's one of the challenges, right? We kind of have to pick and choose where we want to go and watch. And sometimes when we come back, there just might not be as much PvP that's going on like it was before. Okay. I want to go take a look real quick at 263, and then we'll go back to... so this is the Season 1 PvP, right, that we said we were going to look at. So let's take a look here, and then we'll go back to SS2-13, or SS2-3. Right, to see the TFS and FS fight. Yeah, and then if things really start to die down, we will go and look for some more. So you guys might remember when we were watching them play last night here, right? We saw unit, which actually RK is pushing them a little bit more now, but before they were about here. And it was just them and DNS, but DES, but you can see blue is out here as well. So I'm curious, are they fighting right now? Or is it pretty straightforward, or are they just getting pushed? Oh, so they are. Yeah, they must have just got there and destroyed. Are they trying to set up or challenge? No, it doesn't look like it. Okay, is there a little bit of fighting here? Blue drops the Hydra. See, Sir Ripper. But it's RKP, RKS. They're building. Doesn't look like there's anyone here. Oh, wow, did they delete flags? What's going on here? Are these inactive? Blue is it? Why are they invalid? Oh, because DS kept the pass. Maybe they're just trying to bring some units in or something? Yeah, they'll probably reswap the pass, I'm sure, in a sec. What's happening here on this front, though? Wow, they're just kind of camping this from DS. Okay. So RK looks like the RK family pretty solid on most likely what's going to happen. There's a lot of action going on. Okay. Let's go back to the main fight. Oops, I went too far. Okie dokie. Okay. Oops, where am I going here? Are they? I'm curious. Are they going to set up again for it though? Oh no, they're just like, all right, we give up. Let's see. Oh wow, are they pushing them a little bit more now? Yo, FS, that's what I'm talking about, man. There you go. You show those people who's boss. Don't let TFS and TDR bully you, those bullies. But hey, man, you got to say something about them pushing out. Again, I don't know what happened before. But, yo, they still got a lot of people there, man. Respect. Respect for going in and going ham. Are we seeing... Are they trying to go west too as well? Oh, they are. They're splitting. Impressive. Impressive. Stop making being happy inside. I like that, man. Pushing on two fronts. Dope. Only thing that would make this better is if they had flying units that were just like going over the mountain ranges and just supporting on the sides and flanking. That would be pretty cool too. Metacam said look in the middle. I did look. Oh. This guy. Just wanted to hit his emoji. I'm done with you. I'm gonna start calling you Cam Meta. Yeah, Lisa, we did. What's up? Welcome. Yeah. And again, if we would have tuned in right away, right? Obviously, we would have been able to watch a little bit. I'm sure a little bit more PvP. Well, bear in mind, it was going down. We tuned in. We got there 5 minutes. We went to go take a quick look 5 minutes after reset, and they were going after it. Like there was really good activity. But you know, again, I kind of have to decide on who are we going to watch and then for how long, and again, I can only be in so many places at once, of course. But that is one of the downsides, right? If there's multiple PvP events that are going on at once. I mean, the other thing I'll say is we could have also made a case for going to watch that first and then coming back here because we knew this was going to last longer. I'll try and prioritize that up here next time, because now that I think about that in hindsight, part of it feels like that might have actually been the better play, is to go and watch them for maybe 15-20 minutes and then come back here because we knew this was going to last longer. I'm going to try and keep that in mind next time, because it does make sense now in my head as I play it through. Lol1, what's up? Lol1, what's up? Noah is primarily EU. It is their dead time. Okay. Okay. William, look at TFS. They have too many troops in the pass. No match, brother. T5 came from me. Split screen. I should do split screen jets. Dual coverage. Oh, gosh. So I'll say this. I probably could get away with that. No, I'm sorry. I couldn't get away with that. Because, keep in mind, the only way I could have done that, and I would have had to go next level insane here, I would have had to go and make another email and then double up on my scout accounts, right? And then I could have used an emulator on top of the PC client. And then we could have shown off 2 fights at the same time, potentially side by side. That would have been the only way I could do it. Unless someone has figured out a way to where you can log in to multiple accounts on the same email, let me know. However, I have a spider sense inkling that that may not be the case. And I'll be honest, I didn't invest that hard thinking that far down the line. It's a great idea. I'll give it that. But that would have required me to be thinking that far in advance of saying to myself before I started, yeah, boss, what if you want to be able to show off 2 or 3 or 4 fights at the same time? You're not going to be able to log in. You need to go set up multiple emails and then basically have, at that point, multiple emails with 284 scout accounts in each. Right now, you're putting me at over 1,000 accounts that I basically would have had to make. Again, if I was doing this full time, and I was in that position, you maybe could sell me on making another email and then doubling up on scout accounts, just so I could have 2 wars going on at the same time. Making more than that, though, I don't know. But, given how often I'm making new accounts, it's really not that bad right now. So, could I maybe figure out a way to go make another email and then just start jamming out new accounts and just set myself up, for at least the newer kingdoms, right? From around 244, 245 onwards. I could, but it's a lot of work, right? It wouldn't be too much work because I can't make new accounts in the other one. So it'd probably only be about 40 or 45 accounts I'd have to make right now. DeLauren said, I'm going to be the atheist top left. Where you at, DeLauren? Atheist top left. I see an atheist here. FS isn't doing bad, though, man. I mean, they're keeping pace up right now. Looks like I ended up getting pushed, though, over here. And now we got the flank coming in. Are some of these TDR, TFS players going to cut off the resupply? We will see. We will see. Althea, can you stop eating the weeds? Okay, this is no time for gardening. Okay, don't just spread your manure around there claiming you're refertilizing the soil. Get in there. No. Oh, I'm really curious. What's happening over here with Noor? Are they fighting this? Okay, there's a little bit. There's a little bit of action. Let's see. Where's Neffy Poo? Neffy Poo, where you at, baby? Maybe he's not online right now. Maybe he'll get on after 8. I know he told me before he usually has a little bit more time available after 8. I wonder if there's going to be a push. He's right up here up front. And he hasn't changed his name, so unless I'm blind. Yeah, but it doesn't look like there's a lot there. One gate was capped. And there was nothing over there. So, okay, let's go back. I want to watch more PvP. Nice. Sorry, let me catch up, guys. I'm a bit off the amount of mist you have to clear. Yo, real quick, though. I mean, I do not touch mist, right? So on any of my scout accounts, I don't do any mist at all. No fog clearing. It's too much work. I would die. I would literally quit life at that point if I was forced to do that. That's not healthy for anyone. Delharim, Cube. Oh, well, Cube, what's up, man? Welcome. Didn't they say they will add a way to spectate other servers by the end of the year? Thanks, sweetie. Did they say they were going to allow a way to spectate servers by the end of the year? It's so funny you say that, because someone told me that they said something about that in one of the dev feedback columns, but I went to go and look at the last 2 dev feedback columns aside from the meetup in Cologne. Feedback they gave for the Q&A, I couldn't find anything. Part of me feels as though they may have said something about making it easier to view, but I can't remember. If someone knows, let me know, because for the life of me, I can't recall. I might just need to go back and look through more of the feedbacks, because again, maybe I'm just missing it. Jets, oh my gosh, Jets, man, appreciate the love. Did I not give heart love to the other people who... Let me do that, man. I gotta give some heart love out there. I don't even know what the heart love is, but you're getting heart love for me, man. Jets coming in with the top dono of the evening. Man, 20 doolars saying thanks for the coverage. You are more than welcome. You're more... Is this the heart thing? Is this the heart? There we go. With my eye in there. I should have give you a wink too. But no, I appreciate the love, man. You know, my... like I always tell people, my hope is just to be able to show you guys off some dope PvP, right? One of the benefits of making an account in every kingdom is I should be able to do that, right? If I can't do that at a bare minimum, I feel like I'm not living up to the potential of taking the time to make all of these accounts in the first place. So, yeah, it's nice. I like, and the cool thing is, you know, being able to go, and I've said this before, but the cool thing about being able to have an account in every kingdom is we can keep up with a lot of PvP across the entire game, right? Across different seasons as well. And to me, that's enjoyable, right? And I hope people just like tuning in, even if it's just watching the fights. I don't even know if I thought I had my sound on a little bit here. We'll do this at like 10 or something. I don't know how good or bad that is. I usually don't level it up too much, but appreciate the love, man. Without a doubt, it means a lot. TFS closest flag is 15-minute refresh. Def down 25 mil power for merit training with his console ready. Beans, what's up, man? Welcome. Got that fire going on, man. Mages are cracked for some reason. DeLauren. I mean, I think most are. I mean, even if you look, I mean, mages have kind of been meta for a while when it comes to being most used, being most looked at. But, you know, my hope is, I mean, I think we are seeing a little bit more from archers here and there. And I'm hoping we're probably going to see a lot more infantry, too, as well, from the new heroes, right? Where we can start getting a little bit more out of the Skogul Goresh pairing. But bear in mind, right, it's still very early on, right? I think that's the one thing I often try to remind people on is, you know, keep that in mind, is that we're still going to have to wait for more heroes to come out. So that way we can start seeing if people are going to be favoring more mixed marches, or if we're going to start seeing people running, you know, 5 infantry legions, 5 cav legions, 5 mage, 5 archer legions, right? Are we going to see 5 flying legions, right? Will we see more of that? But again, you know, there's nowhere near enough heroes right now, especially legendaries, even if you just look at it from that tier, where you don't have 10, right, of one specific type yet. We're getting a little closer, but we're not there. You know, most of the tiers are, you know, halfway, give or take. Let's see, are they doing, what are they doing over here? So still getting some refresh. FS is coming over here just messing around a little bit. Say it there, dude. Look at the cav, man. Double up on that cav, Peter. Ooh, the blink used. There we go. There's Colden, man. You fly over that mountain range, Colden. You do it, and you do it majestically. Ooh, was that a little bit of lag there? Hitting that flank on the supply line. And then moving over. I mean, yo, that was actually a nice play. Goes in there, does a little bit of damage. Assisting getting that kill finish off. Backs up. Figure out where you're going to re-engage. I don't know if I might get in here. That seems like that's a little bit too much, but... You know, gotta look for the stragglers. Staff, what's up, baby? Welcome, man. And my server NK whale down 50 mil. Oh, yo, is there action going on in your guys' statue? Where are you? You guys are NK. Like I said, but I haven't gone to look at anyone else. I wish I had some time to go and scout the other S2 Plus kingdoms just to see if anyone else's statue areas were going to be opening today. Where are you at? You're SS2-11? Yeah. Is there action going there? If there is... Oh, okay. Never mind. I thought you were going to tell me that there was some action going on. Oh, he just... Okay, okay. I was going to say, we will go take a look. Ah, okay. Oh, he's marriage training. Pix, what's up? Welcome. He's okay, marriage training. That makes sense. 4 UTC is for you guys. So that's what? That's in 3 hours? Was it in 3 more hours, right? Yeah. Till 11. Ooh, man, I can't go till 11. So I can't go till 11. I'm at an hour and a half already. And the lady's probably already mad that, you know, I didn't have, because she was like just finishing dinner. So paying you say 3 UTC is for you. Yeah, man. I mean, listen, yeah. I wish I could go that long, but I'm not in a position right now to go for that long. I mean, you know, my average streams are usually an hour to 2 hours. I try to keep it to about that right now. Just because, again, I'm not doing this full time, and you know, it's not. I have to make it a little more justifiable to the lady. So 3 UTC. Okay, so you guys are 2 hours. Haji, what's up? Welcome. SS2-8 opens in 45 minutes. Nice. And see, that's the interesting thing, because I started noticing that some of the timelines were lining up a little differently. So it's cool that, again, if I did go in, right, I could have figured all that out ahead of time, which was being able to see, right, as far as the kingdoms, like when are those Zone 1 statues that are going to be opening, so that way, you know, we could kind of line them up. Now, I was trying to do that this morning. It's just I had stuff I had to go. I had to go do some errands, and then I did have some time to go through some of the kingdoms, but just not as many as I wanted to figure all that out, so I could like really map out what my game plan was. Like, oh, when this finishes, we can go there, right? JL said you always stream at 2 midnight. Yeah. Well, bear in mind, the earliest I could really stream would be around 5:30 or 6, which is 22:30 to 23 UTC, and that's during the week. I guess maybe I could potentially get away trying to stream a little bit earlier, but I'd have to like find a window of time that I could do that from work, and that's just a lot harder to do. On the weekends, like a day like today, a Saturday or a Sunday, really it just depends on when the majority of PvP is popping off, right? In this case, it wasn't going to be popping off until about reset, right? So, you know, which was a little over an hour ago. However, if a pass was going to open up earlier in the day, or if we just knew that there was nonstop PvP that was going on, and I, you know, could have streamed hours ago, right, then I would. Sometimes it just depends on, you know, one, you know, what time is the action going to be happening at, or if it's already happening, and then secondly, right, can I make some time in that moment to try and come in and watch. But I would try to stream earlier if I can, without a doubt. Yeah, I'm just happy that the quality is a little bit better after switching over to OBS, and I'm actually planning. So I already have, for those of you that are wondering, I have some badges. I got I have custom badges and emojis that are going to be being worked on soon. So I'm hoping I'll have those out maybe within a week or two from now, if maybe not less. So I'll just have to see. One, two, one, two. I wonder what they're watching out there. It sounds so familiar. FS, man, it's still giving them a run for the money, though, man. It's not bad. So I think they also called it. So I think on the TFS Discord they had called it because it was a 2v1. I think in about the first 30 minutes. I think they were saying something about their side ended up just taking the W for the minigame. And now I think they, at least for the past 30 minutes or so, have just kind of been in the free-for-all stage where they're just going around and fighting right now, right? Or not going around and fighting, but they're just, it's not organized anymore. It's just, hey, whoever wants to keep fighting will fight, right? So everyone's probably there for the merits and just, you know, a little bit more PvP. But man, did it start off with a banger with how awesome it was going early on. I do kind of want to go take a look at some of the other ones, and then we'll see. Yo, I didn't realize I was looking at the Discord real quick. Steph, you said what's happening on the other side? Oh, what you mean with we shut it off. There's nothing really. The only other fight that's happening right now is this Noir one, but I don't know how hard it's going because when we looked, there wasn't that many people in, right? So there's a few right here, right, where they're fighting. I don't think Neff is out there from what we saw. Right, so it's just a few. It's not as much as the TFS TDR and then the TNS or verse FS. Oh, never mind. There's Neff. I see him now. I must have missed him, unless he had just recently showed up. So there you go. He's out there. Okay. Yeah, maybe we just missed him because we looked twice, and maybe I was just blind. I'll chalk it up to that, and I just had missed him. But yeah, I think the reason we were looking at the other statue fight though, or that statue zone fight, was mainly just because there was a lot more units and a lot more troops out there. So, you know, just being able to see a little bit more action. Yeah, I think he just said to me because he told me. I think he told me in the interview we did a few days ago that I think he said he had already maxed him out or was really close to maxing out his Goresh Skogul. you can even see the white numbers too that he's dealing for like the counterattack damage. I mean, it's all like 1,000, 2,000. It's not bad. Why is he only focusing on the infantry heroes? Yeah, not sure. Probably just testing, I would imagine. Yeah. Easy peasy, what's up, man? Welcome. Yeah, he does. He does. He's like, he has all the other heroes maxed. He's like the only heroes he could spend on. I mean, you're probably not wrong there. Yeah, still getting some decent stuff. Oops. Go too far. I like how this person's text is a lot bigger. Certified TK. Yeah. Bob is so funny, man. That was pretty funny. Yo, so I just saw this on the Discord, and I didn't. So and this is pretty funny, right? So I don't know if you guys saw this. Is funny thing, I saw mostly BXS, BXM people there than the War one. Oh, the old one. Yeah, I don't know if you guys saw this, man. Let me show this real quick. This is interesting. So again, I just saw this on the Discord. So I had posted about this, right? That like the big fight was going on, and then someone, and I was just scrolling through. I just randomly saw this, right? Because Dezo was like, "Yo, dang, this is good," because there was a lot of fighting going on. I appreciate you, Dezo, by the way. Or sorry, Daisy. Why am I saying Dezo? And then I saw this post from Emma. I think there was a content creator channel for sure, but why are people even promoting this guy? First off, offensive. No, I'm just joking. Still love you. But then it says his content is just collective data that he asks people to collect for him, and by promoting him, he's just reaping income from all. So this is interesting. I am usually of the opinion that typically it's really good to not assume and to ask questions and, you know, kind of know how that works. And then it's like, you know, but one way, why, well, what is it? What does he do for people aiding him, giving it back? So it's like, I guess it's a false narrative or just an assumption. And then you had, and I appreciate from a few people who's like being probably, and then Jeremy's like, you do realize he has an account in every server and gathers the data himself. And then what's funny is that there wasn't another post. And then we got Chew Dog coming in to the rescue as well. And I don't think I saw another post from her, but then, Crazy's like, y'all fighting? May God bless y'all with 3 months of healing. That is funny. That I actually love. Pretty hilarious. That's good stuff. All right, let's go back. Yeah, just wild, man. I mean, you know, to be fair, I mean, I think all you have to do is ask. You know, whether it's ask someone else or even ask me. Right, I'm happy to tell you as well. I mean, I do have people that reach out to me in DMs and they'll ask me. They're like, "Boss, do you really have an account of every kingdom? And do you really go through all these kingdoms?" Like, some people think I have bots. I've had a couple people say that have asked me in DMs and have said, "Hey, how long does it take you and your bots to run through the kingdoms and collect the data?" And then they'll usually say at the end, because there's no way that you're collecting all of this by hand, you know, and because they probably know how long it would take. And when I respond and I tell them and I say, yeah, no, I'm doing it the good old-fashioned way. I'm just going through each kingdom and I'm handwriting everything. I'm plugging it into a sheet, and I do it all myself. And then usually I'll get the crazy eyes that they'll come out with, and they're just shocked. But I mean, you know, I'm not really big into coding. I know a little bit, but not to an extent where I can do something like that. Nowhere near. I know some people that have done stuff like that, where have done kind of image capture and then it ports it into a sheet or plugs it into a sheet. But to have that set up, it's just, it probably would be a lot, I would imagine. So, Metacan, did you see the sod Elite Bear meme? No. Is there an Elite Bear meme? Do I need to go and look at this? Let's look. Because no, I didn't see it. Where is it? Let me go to memes real quick. There's a sod Elite Bear meme. Is it this one? Which one is it? You have to tell me. Did I miss it? Is it higher? Oh, this one was funny. I don't know if you guys saw this one. That CK posted with Elon. This was hilarious. Yeah, I had a good laugh there. Yeah, I don't know. The Elite Bear, that maybe was that the recent one we just passed? Rusty. Oh, is this it? When someone gets hit with a giant bear?
The fuck?
Was it that one? I probably should have muted that just in case. When they decide to YOLO raid. Is this the bear?
Alright, chums up.
Ready, guys?
Let's do this. Leroy!
Oh, is this it? Is this the one that Sin did? Let's look. Yeah, let's check real quick.
Alright, chums up.
Ready, guys?
Let's do this. Leroy!
Oh my god, he just ran in. See?
Oops, hold up. Here we go.
Chums up.
Ready, guys?
Let's do this. Leroy!
Oh, he put the Leroy Jenkins
Oh my
thing
god,
on
he
it.
just ran in. Save him! Oh geez, stick to the plane! Oh jeez, let's go.
Is this it?
Stick to the pledge, stick to the plane. Oh gee, oh fuck. Give me my intervention. Hurry up. Shout. He's saying I can't cast. I can't move. Am I lagging, guys? I can't move. What the hell? I can't hear you. Oh my god. Oh, just keep saying that. More responding. I don't
get it. That's it.
Ready, guys?
Let's do this. Leroy!
Is that TFS? I can like barely see. Maybe it is. Is that? Oh, is that what it was? Like Jason was so. That's funny. Yeah, let's go see. Let's go back. I wish the picture was a little clearer. But not bad. Oh, Sin is from C-Man. I don't, like I said, I am not too sure. So just blame me on that one. There, I do not have everyone's names memorized for every line, but I appreciate letting me know. Pix, thank you. Violator said Boss Nasty is better than bots. Mr. Pan, we appreciate everything you do, man. I appreciate. Thank you, fam. I will say I very much enjoy. I love doing all the data collection. That is such a pleasure and an enjoyment for me, especially when I finish. I feel really good about it. And then I'll put out those videos, and I hope people enjoy being able to see kind of who the top people are in different categories across the entire game, right, for all the kingdoms, or at least the ones where they have data that would make it in, right? Because obviously the other ones would most likely have data that's just outside of the top 25 for the ones that would be close. But I've always thought to myself when I've played Kingdom Builders that there was always this interest, upstairs where it was a curiosity. It was wondering, who are the top people in all these different categories? Why isn't this something that is regularly talked about? I mean, even if you look at Rock as an example, right? It's funny because I think about how big Rock is, and I almost wonder to myself, and you guys will have to let me know, right? Because you guys play Rock. And I'll ask two questions here. Do you know anyone who does the type of like top 25 or top stat series that I do in Rock? Because I don't know of anyone that does that. I know that Shinshi, Chizgul, and a few other people have done an Omni have done like one-offs where they've done top stat series, but not like a series. It's like a top video of like, oh, you know, here's the top 10 strongest people. Like they've done stuff like that. But usually from what I've seen, those are one-offs. And it has always interested me because when I do my top stat series, you know, it's not as though you really have to play the game, right? You just have to be willing to put in the time. And then hopefully, you know, present it well enough and I'm sure add a little bit of personality into it. So Double D, there is a website. However, the website Rockboard doesn't cover everything, right? So if you go on Rockboard, there's certain things it doesn't cover, right? That it doesn't pull data for, because you'd have to most likely go in and do some of those things your own. So if you go on to Rockboard, which I'm assuming is the one you're probably referring to, right? They do combat strength, they'll do power, they do kills and deaths, but for the most part, that's usually it, right? So they're not, I don't know if there's something on here where they'll tell you I don't know if they'll tell you the strongest alliances, right? Like on here, this is just from my understanding, right? And I'll show you guys off. And again, maybe it's changed, but look, if we take a look at it, Rockboard really was a staple for a pretty long time. But if we look at it, right, let's go. So here, this is Rockboard, for those of you that are curious, right? So if you go on here, you'll see that you can see the strongest kingdoms. You can see comparisons. If I go to power, right, I can see the strongest kingdoms for all kingdoms. You can see the top 600 power. You can see when the data was last pulled and when it was last updated. Obviously, they don't do it all the time, very similar to me, because it probably takes a lot of time, and I would imagine bandwidth, etc. to do it. But you could see top 600 superpower, specific seasons. You could see combat strength. If we go here, and they'll tell you it, right? Top 300, they'll tell you combat strength based off top 150 best combat strength governors, right? So they'll show you that, right? So they'll do some like limited lists here and there. If we look at superpower, right, that's for top 600 power, which I actually like that they did a top 600 power. I'd be curious if they did a top 1000, right, if that would change or vary at all. But then they do kills and deaths, right? But bear in mind, there's a lot of things that they don't do, right? Kills and deaths is great. Top kingdoms is great. And I don't know if they do top individual players. So I don't know if they have something for top individual players. I don't know if they have something for top alliances. I don't know if they do like top RSS gatherers, if they'll do, you know, I mean, again, there's other things that you can do as well, right, outside of this. I'd have to look a little bit more to see, but I think there is some room, right, out there for doing other types. And let's go take a look. I want to go look around now a bit. So I want to go back real quick to SS2-11, and then we'll take a look at some of the other S2 plus kingdoms, and we'll just see if there's any other PvP that's going on in any of those for their passes opening. But my point is that even though Rockboard exists, there are people that will still prefer watching a YouTube video over going on Rockboard, right? Just because the presentation it can be different, right? You're not just kind of looking down at a top-down board. You could technically go in, take screenshots of each of those kingdoms, and like, you know, switch between them, or you could get some B-roll footage, and then you could present it, right, in more of a entertaining way. And that could be something that some people may gravitate more to instead of just going off of Rockboard, right? So, yeah, but I guess my point is, in saying all of that, is that it is something I've thought of. I've kind of dabbled, if you will, with the idea of, oh, dude, look at this, man. Noah is coming at me. They still have really good activity here. BMF is not bad. Where's their flag? Oh, it's already repaired. Interesting. So let's see. Is there fighting going on over here? Still some fighting there. Nothing really happening over here. I wonder if they've been able to push these flags over here. Right? Because remember, they were still trying to push this flag, if you remember. Oh, so they did push it. So I think, right, didn't they have a flag over here or something? I thought they had a flag. There was like a flag at a mountain range or something. I thought they had. Am I tripping? Dude, look at this. BAP is removing the flag up there. I like how they're... and this is something we've often talked about, right? Where you're going around and you're attacking on multiple fronts to try and draw attention away. I mean, just absolutely great. Bab is still pushing too as well over here. I mean, this is pretty overwhelming. I mean, they're really pushing this on the west side between them and Noah against BMF and Baby. I wonder what WRS is doing. Are they like factoring in? No, maybe not. Okay. Ooh, they're going in right now. Let's see. All right, dude, give it to us. Let's watch this fight real quick. This is actually pretty cool because they have some good numbers here. Meta, yeah, please. Oh, Meta, yeah, nice. You said Jason was so mad. We had like the 10th refresh and Sod just runs into the bear. That's funny. That's pretty hilarious. Thanks, yeah. Definitely send it to me. Appreciate. Animal, what's up? Welcome. Oh, website. I think you're right. I think you're the only one. Yeah. So what I was trying to say earlier is it's something that I've thought about doing in other popular games where I just go in, or I should say popular kingdom builders, right? Where I go in and I start pulling data in the game and I start kind of starting out that way, like the data, the interviews, like, you know, stuff like that. Basically kind of what I'm doing now, but just a little bit more hyper-focused. Because I have considered and thought about if I ever wanted to like go back and do something in Rock, that kind of always appealed to me, is being able to do something like that, because no one really does that. If you think about a part of the content that I put out now for, like, you know, a lot of people go out and watch wars, without a doubt. Yeah, I know, I'm about to get off. Yeah, we get off a little bit, sweetie. But that's something, like, again, if you look at Rock, right, there's plenty of people that'll go and watch a lot of PvP for some of the KVKs. Now, I don't know how diverse it is in Rock, but I do know that there are some people that will go and watch KVK fights. The other side of it, though, when it comes to doing things like interviews, doing data and stat collection, you know, talking about things from like a kingdom to an alliance management approach, those are things that aren't really done in Rock. For the things that I like to do and I like to talk about as well. And obviously, you know, my content, I still have things like guides and other things on that front. But, you know, for most of you, you guys know, I usually it's kind of every once in a while. I don't typically do, even when you talk about things like hero guides and talent builds, you know, the videos I have that are about heroes and talents is more about how to build them. It's not, let me kind of show you mine so you can copy paste it. My view has always been more on, let me educate, let me kind of teach you good best practices on how to go about figuring your pairings, figuring your talent builds. Why are you going to choose a certain talent? How do you complement your heroes? And obviously now with things like war pets as well, you can also factor that in. But for me, it's always been more about educating and right, informing, right? Teaching you how to do it yourself so you can be confident and comfortable in what you're building and not just kind of copy pasting someone else's thing. Which again, no slight, no offense there to anyone. It's just, you know, for me, I think there's a lot more value if you can build a hero pairing, a talent build, and war pets on your own, because you understand where the value is. You understand what the importance is, right, in certain areas. Instead of, like I've said before, you know, just basically asking someone and saying, well, hey, what's your build, right? What's your pairing? And then you just kind of copy that. There's just not a lot of opportunity for understanding when you do it that way if you're just kind of always copy pasting. But again, that's just my view. But sorry, to the point of what I was saying earlier is that, yeah, I have thought about doing that, where I just kind of go in and focus and like hone in and focus on a few of those areas for some of the other games that are really popular, right, in the kingdom builder space. Because I think that could be a niche, right, that could be pretty successful. I would just have to like test it. The challenge is that it's a lot easier to test it when you're full-time, right, compared to you know, what I'm doing now, which is not full time, right? Just again trying to kind of fit in the time where we can, but maybe one day. Really liking this fight though. Really liking just the amount of activity that we're seeing right now. Noah's coming out strong. BNF still decent activity, but you can see here, and I think someone was saying Noah's on the EU time, so I wonder if this is, you know, like kind of early morning for them at this point. But them and Bab are really putting a showing right now for sure, man. They have really good activity right now. What's our time at? We're at 2 hours right now? Wow. Okay. We are at 2 hours. I definitely want to keep showing off some more PvP, but I know, again, have to try and keep the happy wife, happy life thing going on. You guys know how it is. So let me go ahead and just do my little closeout, and then we will skedaddle out of here. However, as always, I want to give a huge thank you. Shout outs to, again, those who have been tuning in. I really appreciate the fact that more and more people keep joining. I think we peaked a little bit over 80 people today. So again, that was awesome. Again, I hope those of you do not mind, right, the couple extra pings sometimes that I will throw out, but I will obviously try to spread these. If you are interested, as always, let me do one more ping in the chat real quick. For those of you that are curious on how you can support, I'll also throw out a Discord link for people that are interested. Because again, if you want to come and join the Discord and then you want to be able to get a reaction roll for when we end up going live, I'm going to post that as well. And then I will show it to you one time here if we switch over to Discord. Right, so if you join the Discord, you'll come here, you'll head to the reaction roll channel, and then you can go over here, right? So you can react for the COD YouTube Notify. That's when we post new videos. You'll get notified there. We have COD Live Notify, where we usually always use this anytime we go live. The only time that you'll ever see me use the Call of Dragons one, which is for everyone that has reacted to that, is if there's just something massive going on, right? If there's a lot of PvP happening, a really big engagement. And again, I try to spread that out. Like the last time I did that was a week ago, right? So it's not something you're ever going to get every day from me. I like to try to only use it when I think it's something important and something that hopefully a lot of people would enjoy. And usually if I do it, typically it'll be one before, and then I'll typically do one when we go live, just as a kind of friendly reminder. But that's really it, right? A lot of it is... and again, I'm curious because I know I asked some people, but if you guys like this format where I kind of tell you what's happening on the stream and the type of fights that we're going to go and see, and then I give you some previews of like the before... the lineups for those, let me know what you guys think. This is just something I had actually thought of doing in the moment. So I'm curious if you guys kind of like these previews, right? Where you get to see, oh, cool, this is where the fight is, but then you also get the images of, oh, wow, that's actually what it looks like. That's who's going to be fighting. I wonder, does that get you more excited? Does that hype you up a little bit more for tuning into the live stream and watching those fights? If so, let me know, right? I'd be really curious to find out whether it's in chat or if it's in the VOD, right? You guys can let me know in the comments, because I you know, for me, I think presentation is really important. I think the way we format things, how we communicate is really important. And if I can disseminate that information in a very easily digestible way, I'm always going to be a fan of doing that. And then, of course, for those of you that want to support in other ways outside of viewing, right, then there's a channel there for that as well. Alrighty. I think that is going to be it for me. With that in mind, I'm going to go ahead and close things out, man. Thank you guys, as always, right, so much for tuning in. Thank you for the support. Thank you for the love. Thank you for the views. It's been absolutely fantastic. And, you know, again, this is only, I think, our 5th or 6th stream. And, you know, I like to think that we're doing pretty good so far. You know, so, again, being able to kind of show off everything and as much as we can, you know, on our BNN, the Boss Nasty News Network, apparently, is what I'm being so aptly labeled, at least from a few that have thrown that term out there, which is absolutely hilarious to me. But you know, being able to show you guys off everything that this world of Call of Dragons and the community offers, right, is one of the biggest and most enjoyable things for me. So, thank you so much. I'm not going to keep stringing this one along, but man, it's so awesome to have so many of you tuning in. That's going to do it for me. As always, until next time, I will catch y'all later.